This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
AJ Styles now. Didn't get all of them.
Welcome, everybody, to Didn't Get All of It. We are here to talk about what a week in wrestling. There's way too much to talk about, actually. The Royal Rumble was this weekend, and Dynamite is in your national news. Plus, WWE 2K26 has announced some stuff that we likely all hate. We're going to talk about all that tonight, but before we get there, I'm one of your hosts, Paul Griffin, and joining me is the rest of the Fatal 4, including B-Rob.
Shake your ass from side to side for me. Twerk it to Joe Hendry. Twerk it, baby. Twerk it, baby.
And speaking of twerking, it's Pro Wrestling Noah.
I'm a little rascal, shaking it from side to side.
And Cody's also here.
I do not shake it.
You have nothing to shake.
Noah's shaking for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Got plenty to shake over here. Shaking and earthquaking.
Mm-hmm. Shakes and fries.
Well,
like the intro to our show. Five guys, five guys, five guys.
Mm-hmm.
They really got that one wrong. They thought they were making a political statement. They were just really into burgers.
Yeah.
God, I love
because
burgers.
Brody King was out there. They wanted to chant for all that meat.
Mm-hmm.
They do love chanting for meat. That's one of their favorite things to chant for.
They do. Not vegans there, baby.
Well, before we get into all this stuff, I got to tell you how to give us money, because that's how every podcast operates. If you want to support the show, sign up for the Patreon at fatal4pod.com. Go to the top, click Patreon, and that'll take you there. And it's only $3 a month, get you ad-free episodes and access to the Discord and ad-free episodes for this show, but also all the other shows on the network. And if you want to give us $5, you get bonus podcasts and ad-free and Discord and all that jazz. So head over there, help support the pod. It keeps the lights on. I know this because they just told me that they're going to renew our domain next month, and it's a pretty penny. So please give us some money. And if you don't, listen to all those ads. We are not like Royal Match and Royal Kingdom where we don't have ads. We do have ads, and we need you to listen to them.
Mm-hmm. That's your penance for not subscribing to the Patreon. You have to listen to the ads.
I know the economy's bad and all, but $3? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Help your boys out. That's
If
less
you-
than $1 per host.
If you
It's
buy
either that
anything, if you buy anything above the standard edition of fucking 2K26, you can give me goddamn $3.
Yeah, it's either that or listening to...
Even if you buy the full version, you might be spending $3 just to progress the unlocks.
Oh yeah.
We'll be getting to that later tonight. But before we get there, Cody,
That's me.
lost a bet last week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Unless there was a world title dark match between CM Punk and Finn Balor in the Royal Rumble.
There's still time.
Yeah.
If you're still in line for the match, stay in line.
This is how Bernie can still win. This is how Finn Balor and CM Punk can still wrestle.
They're still
didn't say
waiting,
what
just like
year.
Curtis Axel.
Go back and listen. I didn't say what year. So I'm telling you, next year's Rumble, Finn Balor versus CM Punk gonna go crazy.
Well, before the show, Cody has confirmed he is shopping for his bet losing what is it, prize for me. So it is happening.
Yeah. And the worst thing is that I am most likely going to buy him 2 figures because I don't want to have to pay for. I don't want to have to pay for shipping, and paying for shipping pisses me off so much that I am willing to spend an extra $20 on another figure to get the free shipping.
I feel that way for most things.
$12 in shipping or whatever it is.
That's how they get you.
I bought a really dumb thing on Amazon that I want tomorrow, and it's normally I have Amazon Prime, so most things are free, but for some reason, if I want this tomorrow, it's not free. And it's like, that'll be $2.99. And it like pained me to do it. And it's so instead of my order being $17, it was $19. But I really need this plastic thing to put over my air vent so it blows air a different direction. It's important to have that tomorrow morning.
You could have just made that with like a cardboard box.
No, cardboard. I have a nice house. I'm not taping a cardboard box to my ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm magnetizing a piece of plastic crap to my ceiling.
Say you were to play a co-op or competitive video game with your wife. Would you tape a cardboard box to your TV to discourage screen looking?
No, I just wouldn't play games with my wife.
What? What if she wants to play games?
She doesn't play games.
Play games?
No, she doesn't play games.
You should play games.
Knowing about games isn't cool.
Games isn't cool.
Did I talk about this last week? I beat Final Fantasy IX over the weekend.
I think you were finishing it after we did the podcast.
Yeah, I finished it on Saturday when the snowstorm happened.
That's right.
And folks, Final Fantasy IX, people are right about this one. It's pretty good.
Good video game, that Final Fantasy IX.
I do have a complaint about it, which is only going to appeal to some listeners who care about Final Fantasy games. But the weird part about Final Fantasy IX is you never really know who the villain is, because every time you're like, I'm about to go get that bad guy, another bad guy shows up and says, actually, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Like kills the other one.
And then you have to kill God.
Yeah.
Like every Final Fantasy game.
It's so weird.
JBL?
Kind of. Yeah, there's the villain you know from the beginning, and then another villain shows up who is actually like the Sephiroth of the game, and then you find out he has a boss who gets killed before you kill the main bad guy, and then you find out that actually there's just like God that oversees all the world's destruction regularly, like the Reapers in Mass Effect. So you have to kill that one too, and then after you kill that one, you find out the Sephiroth guy's still alive, but he's now reformed and he's a good boy now. Doesn't make any fucking sense. It's one of the more convoluted, and I say this knowing full well what Final Fantasy does, but I do find this to be one of the more convoluted like end stories where it's like, oh, all this shit's happening and you got to figure out why and how.
Now the question is, would you like to play that game again, but as 3 separate games and with a lot of mini games thrown in the middle?
No, I hope that's not a true thing that they're doing. Do not spend your time remaking Final Fantasy IX like the 7 remake. Go remake 8, which does not have the proper original source code and actually does need to be remade, because it would be awesome to play that again that way.
But what about Vivi?
Vivi's a little bitch for most of that game. Kept him in my party the whole time, but he's a little bitch.
He's just a little guy.
His also like, more Final Fantasy IX stories. Everyone in the game is like, I don't know where I came from and nobody loves me. And that's like every single fucking character. It's kind of nuts. So I started Final Fantasy X the other day. And speaking of fucked up stories, just all around wacky. Also, did not remember how bad the voice acting was in that game.
Oh yeah, that's most games of that vintage. Just coming from Japan.
It's so tough. I'm like, man, could you just put copy on the screen and let me read it?
I mean, did you ever play the old Resident Evil games?
Some of them.
You are almost a Jill sandwich. That kind of stuff.
I don't remember that.
This is not Chris's blood.
I'd have to play them again, but I kind of don't want to because I don't like being scared.
Pretty good. Oh, they're not that scary.
Well, we will be talking more about games later, but specifically wrestling games, because this is a wrestling podcast. But
that's right.
I feel like we should kick things off with AEW and this other piece of news that's kind of related. Not so much directly to AEW, but Ava of NXT, I don't want to say fame, because that's not true. Ava of general manager NXT role left WWE abruptly, like, what, the Friday after we recorded?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess her contract was up, or she just opted not to sign a new one, or like whatever happened. She basically said like Tuesday was my last show. Thank you, everybody. And then Saturday she was like, well, now that I'm out, fuck ICE and fuck this administration.
Hell yeah.
Which I think we should talk about, because it sure does feel like WWE tells their talent to shut the fuck up about anything outside of wrestling.
Yeah. Be as inoffensive as possible.
And I'm a devil's advocate here, because I would prefer if they all said what they believed. One, so I know who sucks, and also so I know who is cool. But I do believe there is some degree of like, this protects our dollars, which every business cares about. But on the other hand, like, this is something people can speak out about, or should be able to speak out about. I mean, Becky kind of did, and AJ Lee has, but everyone else is very quiet.
Everyone has their, special little ways. Like Sami Zayn, all the stuff, very quietly speaking out about, Gaza with his wristbands and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then there was that segment on SmackDown where he was putting a bunch of ice on in a stove in a pan and just melting it. Yeah. You guys remember that segment on SmackDown?
Dissolve ice.
I got a lot to say about Sami Zayn later.
Hold on. Did that actually happen? I can't tell if you're being serious.
Made it up. Wouldn't that be so funny if they're making totally subtle political statements?
Yeah. I don't watch SmackDown enough to know whether or not that was real.
It wasn't.
Punk speaks out via social media posts.
I haven't seen it lately, but I'm not on X.
And in his interviews, he, will be pretty blunt if asked about it.
I know the last time Roman did an interview was Mania last year, where he talked about how much he loved Donald Trump and how cool he was.
Oh,
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Well, he's yes, but no.
I mean, the way that the stuff that he said was very much like, I'm not going to tell you how I feel politically, but he's quite the character, and you got to admit, characters are cool.
Yeah.
He literally said, I support the president.
Yeah, because it was from the guys.
Yeah, we talked about that here, though.
Yeah, I'm an American, so I support the president.
Yeah, in theory, that is a thing that we used to do in this country. Whereas I might not like the guy, but he's our president, so we we wish him the best. But
yeah,
I'm just gonna not answer that question if I'm Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
in 2025, and especially now. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I imagine her working there as I assume she's out, and all of that is probably not easy. And if they're telling, especially in Florida where everyone is Florida brained, I'm sure there's a degree of like dummies in the back, like that guy who takes his teeth out,
Kid Rock,
Shiloh Hill, that's his name. Everyone likes him. His character is guy from the woods who's a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, you should see his Instagram. This shit's weird.
Yeah, he's fucking dumb, and he sucks. Everything about him stinks.
Except for his name.
He also looks like he stinks. His name stinks, too.
No, his government name.
What's his government name?
It's like Thunder Kick something.
That's way cooler than Shiloh Hill.
Yeah, I'm serious. Look it up.
He sounds like he had great parents.
It was covered on somebody late night TV show.
Thunder Justice Keck.
Yeah.
That's his real name. What the Keck?
Yeah. Great. That guy stinks. So yeah, I'm happy that she got out of there. It's not like she needs the money. Like, she's The Rock's daughter. Though, I do wonder if, like, what happens if she kept her job inside that? Like, what are you going to do?
If she wanted to stir some shit, she would have did it while she was employed.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, what?
Yeah, that's what I
are
don't
they
get.
Going to do?
Why? Yeah, she should have just done it, because
just do it on the way out.
Rock's daughter. Like, what are they going to do?
I suspect there was
he
probably
is
more.
The head of the board of directors.
He owns a small amount of money. Doesn't matter. They respect his opinion, and he's so close with not Tony Khan.
Yeah, the other one.
I don't know. I'm sure there's more reasons for her leaving than just I want to say fuck ICE on the internet. Mm-hmm. But happy for her to do whatever she does. I was on Squared Circle, and everyone's like, "Wow, we love her," and then half the comments were like, "Hold on, everyone says she sucks every fucking week, and now you guys like her."
Yeah. I've for everything I've seen and heard from her, she seems like a swell person. But
yeah, she seems like a nice person.
She was a terrible wrestler.
Terrible presence on screen too.
Well, I liked her general manager stuff.
Yeah, her general manager stuff was good.
She emasculated the entire roster on a regular basis.
But that's what women do in WWE who are in a position of power.
I don't like that.
Well, it's not for you.
It kind of is, though. I'm like the prime defender of WWE here, and I shouldn't be. They're not like the best company in the world, but what company is?
You can't stop watching NXT no matter how hard you try.
I know. I need to find something to do on Tuesdays, like masturbate or something.
That won't stop you.
I was
from
what are the
watching
movies?
No, NXT has some pretty people there.
I feel like one of the
I need
movies
them
to
to
the other, not the other way around.
Here's the thing. I need them to start speaking out so I know if it's going to be like a problematic tug or a fine one. Like, is Rin Sinclair dumb as shit? I hope not. But she is from Texas.
Just I know people from Texas.
I know what it's like down there.
Paul like, I'm going to tug it, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
You haven't done that?
A disagreeable tug.
You haven't done an angry one?
Like, a spicy tug.
That's when Cody tugs it with fizzy water as lubricant.
Spicy tug.
Remember when you said that water was spicy?
I don't like seltzer.
It's too spicy.
That's a spicy water.
That does sound like something Booker T would say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, man.
So yeah, Ava Rock no longer part of the WWE for now.
She has a cute girlfriend too.
Oh, I heard they lost their cat, and that upset me.
Oh,
not like died; it like got out of their house. I don't know if they ever found it.
Oh, well, fuck that cat then.
No, cats need to know better to not leave the house. I did let mine out into the snow, and they did not like it.
Just immediately want to go back in.
Well, there was like 5 or 6 inches on the ground at the time, and oh damn, I should have said 6 or 7, so I could have done 6, 7 and popped Cody. Let me redo this. There was about 6, 7 inches on the ground of snow, and I put my cats in it, and they thought it was ground, and it was not ground. Dang, that was pretty unk. Because they don't do 6, 7 anymore, right?
Paul, you're chopped.
That's tough.
Like your tug.
Tough tug. It's chopped.
Tough chop chug.
What was that word you said last week? Snuffleupagus?
Locanuinely?
You said don't be so snuffleupagus.
What about Snuffleupagus?
That's what Cody said last week.
No, about the jacket bird.
Locanuinely is fucking NXT wrestler with the chair.
What?
He like slides around in the chair. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He used to be in AEW. CM Punk says he's going to surprise everybody someday and turn out to be a good wrestler. Brian Pillman's kid, Locanuinely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Locanuinely. That's it.
He slides around in a chair?
He does. His little entrance is a
his
chair.
Throne? Yeah, his throne thingy? Okay.
He stinks.
His Fresh Prince chair.
Anyway, let's talk about some good wrestling, because I watched Collision.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Watched the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one thing to talk about from it, but for some reason people added more things to this note.
Because there's other things to talk about. Other stuff happened of note to talk about that happened in the other shows.
Please tell.
Well, the Rascals finally had an in-ring thing. They weren't just talking backstage. They got in that ring and they did their thing.
Yeah, and Lacey Lane was with them
though.
And wouldn't you know it? It's a lot like the thing they used to do in NXT back in the day.
Who's Lacey Lane?
Kaden Carter or whatever. The party girl.
Isn't that one of Spider-Man's friends?
I thought she She wasn't with them. She was with a different team.
Yeah, she was with the crew.
Oh,
wait, hold on. You're telling me there's
they wrestled.
Tell me there's a
Okay.
JC Jane and a Lacey Lane.
Lacey Lane was first, though.
Is there a Casey Kane?
Maybe. It's Casey
Does she wear a mask?
If she doesn't, she needs to put it back on to save the business.
I agree.
Team with gang.
Gang.
Yeah, the Rascals are here. They still have that finisher where, one of them
Backflip
does,
push.
Yeah, the backflip and the other one pushes them. It's still a fun thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
So when I watched this match, I was like, immediately, these guys are made for ROH. And it was,
yeah.
it was cool to see like freaking what's his name? I want to call him Leo Rush. Yeah, that's his name, right? Leo.
He's in the crew.
Yeah, him and Action Andretti. It's cool to see them wrestle somebody that's like on pace with them. That similar style,
right?
Real quick and everything or whatever. Because everybody else, it just seemed like out of place.
Yeah, they're definitely mid-card tag team people. I don't see them having bangers with FTR necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could have bangers in a main event tag spot with tag titles on the line.
Yeah,
in ROH.
It's not their fault. FTR sucks.
Yeah, they could do that in ROH. What else you got, Noah? I got some things over here.
Well, I don't think we talked about it on the show, but Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm are kind of a mixed tag team now. They've been having mixed tag matches on the regular because I think it was during like a multi-man match. They did a spot where they like kind of did a little dance together and that got really over. So now that they're a thing.
It's been ever since
everything's a bit.
It's been ever since they did that mixed nuts match one time.
Right. Yeah.
And it's been like that ever since.
Yeah. Well, they it seems like every show there's at least one like little quick match with Orange and Tony, but this week you got interfered with by Wheeler Yuta and Mina Shafir.
Mm-hmm.
Mina Shafir?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Don't try to think about it. Just go.
Marina. I said Mina. And they were about to cut off Orange's hair because they were mad at him. And then they decided, hey, we don't like each other. How about we have a hair versus hair match?
Which is going to be interesting. Because I already know who's going to lose.
I know. All these people have interesting hair. So.
Who do you think's losing this?
The team that gets their hair cut.
Well, yeah, but
I know. That's who loses.
I feel like the Death Riders would be able to pull that off because, bald is tough and they're tough guys.
Mm-hmm. They're all like the white supremacist gimmick.
Yeah. I could see any of these people shaving their head, honestly. Like, Tony Storm is by far one of the most committed character workers in the business right now.
She would make it work.
See her doing a whole, like, Britney Spears type of character pivot. With
right.
it.
Well, especially because
is Orange Cassidy going to say leave Tony alone?
Oh,
I mean, they just had Perez hidden on TNA. They can probably port him over there.
Did you say Perez hidden?
I say Hilton.
Hilton. And then Orange Cassidy. Honestly, like he's getting older. Like I could see him just wanting to.
But he doesn't have a bald head though. I mean, he's not losing it.
Hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has nice hair.
I don't know. I could just
see
see
Yuta bald.
I could just see Yuta getting tired of it and Mina Shafir not giving a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, Tony
but that's what makes this an interesting matchup. That's like, it's stupid when they do hair versus hair, and it's like, someone that you just know would never cut their hair.
Right. And there's good story implications here, right? Like you were saying, like Tony could continue her spiral downward after losing, the world title. I don't know. You could have this finally be when they punch the blood orange card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, like, it kind of spilled over into Dynamite when they had their little random mixed nuts match.
Yes. And
the guy's bald head.
Start having second thoughts about hair versus hair. They're like, why did we do this? I don't want to lose my hair.
Tony Storm had the line of, I can't lose my hair. I'm going to look like a angry penis.
That's right. And then the arguably the coolest thing to happen. Well, actually, the coolest thing did happen on Dynamite, but the coolest expected thing happened on Collision this week, which was the in-ring debut of Tommaso Ciampa versus Mark Briscoe for the TNT title.
Yes.
And holy cow.
Loved it.
Tommaso Ciampa is fucking back.
Loved
Yeah,
it.
he is.
I did say I was tuning in for Tommaso, and that's why I watched Collision.
And you were very much rewarded for that.
Yes. Very funny if you are a user of Threads, because as you know on Instagram's Threads, everyone there is dumb as shit. It's people who could not cut it on Twitter. Now they're like, I can say things. The amount of people that are like, wow, if this is Tony Khan's way of getting back at WWE by putting the title on a jobber, they've surely failed. And I'm like,
what?
Wow, these guys are dumb as rocks. Because they think he's a tag team jobber because they've only seen him wrestle with Gargano on SmackDown.
Like they didn't even see him in NXT. If they're such
they're just
like
completely
WWE
like the
devoted.
dumbest fucking people in the world, and they all have an outlet, which is a problem. Yeah, this match ruled. They almost went to a time limit, which I was going to be very mad about if they did.
And
I'm surprised he didn't do a fairy tale ending. I think they teased it once, but he mostly just did like air raid crashes and Willow's Bell.
Willow's Bell. And
I thought
like,
he didn't do one through a table?
No, he got sent
Froggy
through a table
Bow.
by Froggy Bow, yeah.
That's right. The moves just look exactly the same.
It was like Froggy Bows aplenty this whole fucking match.
I loved it.
It was so good. And the crowd's really into it. Tommaso Ciampa's the new TNT champion.
His old ass wife and young daughter were there.
He's old too.
No, but like she looks like 10 years older than him.
I know that.
Also,
I was watching it. I'm like, that's so nice that his mom came.
Yeah. And then he kissed her on the mouth like that. I was like, oh, that's his wife.
Also, I do think this is a statement, but maybe not the statement that people on Threads think it is, where I feel like we were talking about it last week when these guys come over, you're like, oh, it's exciting now, but like they're going to be, flopping around in the mid card in 2 weeks. Well, he's the champion now immediately. So
he'll be walking around the mid card in 2 months.
We'll see.
Yeah. So
now he's like has the attention.
Yeah. He went from Goldie to Sylvie. That's what he calls this belt.
Yeah. And he's still doing the backstage promo sitting in the chair. Trademark Ciampa. Love that.
Also, he is only the second person to win a title in their debut match behind Mercedes Moné.
Oh, there you go.
What a factoid.
Factoid. And then over on Dynamite, we had Kenny Omega and Andrade had a
real quick though
match. Oh yeah.
I love how Clark Connors made his debut and pounced the shit off of Darby off his skateboard. All right, continue.
Oh yeah. That was a good match too. I had no idea who that guy was, but they were both really beating the shit out of each other.
AEW signed the Lizard?
Sure.
No, that's Kurt.
Oh.
Kurt Connors is the Lizard.
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't. This guy wasn't wearing a lab coat.
You got a lot of Spider-Man references in you tonight.
He has one arm.
Also, Clark Connors is Thecla's significant other.
Everybody's just fucking everybody in that company, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, where else are they going to meet people?
Yeah.
You only go with what you know, man. Wrestlers know each other's plight, so they just draw into each other.
Don't tell me about their plight. I don't want to know about their plight. But Andrade wants to know all the baddies in the audience's plight because they're there for him. It feels like they're doing the Jade thing again, but I'm okay with that.
What's up with this? These opening monologues for fucking Dynamite and shit. Everybody got like their little floating head promo and shit.
It's so old school wrestling. I feel like WWE did that for a second too, like in 2008 or 9.
Yeah, they was also walking around doing like the selfie cam shits, remember?
Oh, that was awful. Remember when the graphics would pop up on the screen too?
Yeah.
Like, welcome to the Uso Penitentiary, and bars would fall across the screen.
Yeah.
Horrible shit.
I
don't like it, but I guess it's a way to get you excited for the show.
Yeah, it gives you interest in like the different stuff you have different people that are gonna be there. And it used to be, I feel like this used to be a thing they just did on Collision, but I guess they like
carrying over.
They're doing it on Dynamite now too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kenny versus Andrade was awesome. I really, it feels like they're pushing Andrade in a way that they weren't before.
Yeah,
which, they have something very special with him, and they better not fuck it up.
Or he better not fuck it up either.
I don't think he's going to fuck it up. I think he wants to be there.
I hope not.
I really do appreciate the winds of change coming through the main event picture in AEW right now. Because Brody,
you're talking about the tag team of Alex Windsor and Jamie Hayter?
Is that their name?
No, but they just became official as a team. But when you said winds of change, I was like, Windsor. Yes, I'm sorry.
Passing wind.
Hater win, sore hater. I don't know.
Will can have that one for free. No, I enjoy Brody King and Andrade being in the mix because it's new, it's fresh, it's different.
Yeah, they really threw a curveball. Yeah,
if I'm them, it's not just they're in the mix. It is they are the next title program.
Yes,
please.
Yeah.
Like fast track both of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, strap up. I would say strap up Brody King and have him feud with Andrade.
But at the same time, the people that, the standard bearers that have been around for a while that are like currently in, chasing the titles, those stories are also interesting. Like at the end of this match when Swerve showed up to try and, stop the Don Callis family from fucking with the match, Kenny thought that he was, distracting the ref, and that, gave Andrade the opportunity to do the low blow in the match. Yeah. And then Kenny and Swerve, had an argument afterwards. All that stuff is interesting. I like it.
Yeah. It's like
they can do that without a title.
I know. It's just like all the people that didn't advance, they're kind of having a falling out with each other and starting their own program separate of all the title shit. So that's cool.
Yeah, that was a clever finish. How it looked like Swerve was going to attack him with the screwdriver. And look, I don't know. I'm not saying Aubrey Edwards is racist, but she saw a black man with a screwdriver and just assumed.
Well,
you might be saying she's racist.
Well, he said Don Callis screamed very loudly that what the fuck is her problem if she can't count? So I don't know.
Well, if anyone proved that they weren't racist, at least tonight, it was the AEW crowd, because as the bell rang for the main event of Brody King versus MJF in a title eliminator match, cheers rang out with "fuck ice" from the crowd.
That shit was wild.
Obviously a reference to over 6 months ago when they were in Arena de Mexico and Brody King showed up wearing a "Abolish Ice" t-shirt.
Oh, I thought that was a reference to current events, not 6 months ago.
Well, that too. But
obviously a reference to today.
But current events happening now. But also, Brody King was in the ring, and it was relevant to both events.
I think in this company, that's going to be relevant to Brody King going forward
for a long time.
What a gift this crowd gave them. The publicity that they have received today for this is insane. The amount of NBC News talked about it.
It's broken containment.
It's on every single progressive person that you follow on Instagram who only shares everything about anti-government stuff. It has made the rounds of the internet. It is all over Reddit, where people are like, wow, I haven't watched wrestling since the Attitude Era, but I'm going to give it another go because the crowd hates ice now. Mm-hmm. I've seen a bunch of shit like that. It's crazy that it's not crazy that this took off, but this is an insane thing for them to just be gifted from this crowd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you think really that it had any kind of ties, people kind of remember that, not only seeing him wear the shirt, but because your boy Tim Robinson retweeted the post of his him wearing the shirt and shit.
Yeah, maybe they're all "I think you should leave" fans, and that's how they knew about Brody King wearing the shirt.
You gotta give.
I mean, it's tied to the show.
Tim Robinson is also wildly progressive too.
Yeah.
So another woke king. Tim Robinson.
Yeah, you hangs out with Tim Heidecker, who is also a progressive king.
I assume that this will continue in other cities. I wonder if it bleeds over into the other company, which is obviously going to mute any cuss words.
Oh yeah, they're gonna SmackDown pop the shit out of that crowd.
I will try tomorrow. I will go in there and say, we also don't like ice, and see if anyone will chant.
Just like that.
Yeah, I'll try a really hard chant. And if it doesn't work, it's because nobody else wanted to do it with me.
I just find it a little bit ironic here that AEW has tried so many different things to break containment, as Noah said, and be mainstream. You know, they've brought in Shaquille O'Neal. They've done all these
Costco
other things.
Guys.
Yeah, the Costco guys.
Paul Waterhauser, whatever the fuck.
Yep. And this is the thing that actually gets them the mainstream attention, is the crowd that they had zero control over.
I mean, it's perfect for their like diehard audience, which absolutely hates WWE, because it's not just AEW's audience was great. It's also, hey, WWE sucks, because they're so closely tied to the administration. So it just adds to their talking points. Yeah. And it's, if I'm WWE, I'm also like, fuck, we got to distance ourselves. Right. But they can't, because TKO owns them and is also owns the UFC, which is having a fucking fight on the White House lawn.
Yep.
It's then there's the whole like Linda McMahon is there, and they clearly still respect and love her as a family member and awful
Triple
person.
H is in the background of all her photos and shit.
Triple H is like in the White House talking with RFK about doing steroids. Like, yeah, it's a. If I'm them, I try to stop doing that at the very least. Like, at least stop doing it publicly. I don't know. I saw some people were like, well, the owners of AEW donated to the Trump administration, and they employed Chris Jericho for so long. It's like, yeah, it's still a business. People are still doing the dumb shit you expect, but they're not silencing the crowd and stopping their performers from doing stuff like this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it was like, once the chant started, it's just like the camera angle that they had on Brody or whatever, his face, I was like, he was feeling that shit. You know, I was just like, he needed to win this match, and he did, and I enjoyed every second of it, even though it wasn't long.
He squashed him.
Oh yeah, it was a squad. I mean, there was outside stuff still interfering, but it was like just straight up a squash. Also, great job on production, because like as the chants started, MJF was staring directly into the camera, and then cut to it. And he just had the look on his face of like, well, I can't do heel work against this.
It might have been a perfect segment. It's probably the best thing to ever happen to this company.
Yeah. I just hope they capitalize on it, because like, for real, the imagery of Brody King holding up that title at the end of the whole thing or whatever, it looked right.
I mean, the way you capitalize on it is put the belt on him, and I would almost do it in the exact same fashion without the interference. I would have him just squash MJF.
Yeah. Like this guy, you know, this guy, the thing that from the story that happened last week or whenever the hell, I think it's next week is Grand Slam, isn't it?
They said 10 days, so next week.
10 days, yeah. So yeah, we can change. Having that guy represent the company as your champion, that's a good move. Yeah, that's probably good for optics.
And like, think about this guy in this company, period. He started off just like, you know, one-offs here and there or whatever, not really a major player in the company. He gets signed, shoehorned into a stable. Yeah. Then
1/4 of the House of Black.
Yeah,
it's crazy because he used to work for Calico Cut Pants, and now he's made it this far.
All right, I mean, yeah. So you get shoehorned in the stable, and little bit by little bit, that stable just started peeling off from each other. You lose Julia, you lose Black. Damn, Murphy fucking break his goddamn ankle and shit, and haven't been seen ever since or whatever. And then he got put into a tag team that wildly was successful and everything.
Great,
and here we are,
Rodito. Yeah,
it's just crazy how shit works or whatever. And then I look at this whole roster, and you know, to go back to the things that y'all was saying earlier or whatever. I mean, there is clearly some kind of a shift. There's, you know, they are breaking those AEW norms that we've seen over the last 6 years, but also. I had a question, like, who in AEW is like truly an AEW original, like a creation of AEW? No, a creation of AEW. Like,
I don't. I mean,
like not even these. You mean
the whole business that they operate on is here's a bunch of people that WWE didn't have, and we're going to bring them in and let them do their shit. I would say that most of them that started there are AEW originals.
There are only 3 original AEW creations, and they're stupid as fuck. No, she was prior to this, but
prior, like what? She had 3 matches.
Listen.
Your standards for this are very dumb.
I know. I just said it was dumb, but you couldn't wait to say something.
We're answering the question.
Goddamn. And like I said, like I was preferencing it before Paul got happy. It's stupid as fuck. Hologram, El Clone, Action Andretti. That's the only ones.
I mean, aside from what Paul said about like, you know, having a bunch of WWE guys on the roster, they also have a bunch of guys that spent like 20 years on the indies.
Yeah, for real.
That's what I was talking about. I didn't say they had a bunch of WWE guys. I meant like guys like MJF I knew about before AEW. And at the time I was like, this is a guy, they should build a company around him. And I would not say that. He
proved you wrong. Yeah.
There was a period of time where I still believed that. And now today I'm like, this guy. But to be fair,
modern Jericho.
He hasn't changed since the indies.
He's
been identical. He's even worn he wore the scarf when I watched him fucking get beat up by the Sandman at the Joey Janela show. Like, this guy has not evolved his character at all, other than getting hair plugs and
he's only changed the color of the scarf.
Weird adjustments to his face. I want to like the guy, but I think the best use for him is getting squashed again by Brody and losing the title in record fashion, like quickly. Not like Moxley beating Punk quickly, but quickly.
Like Sheamus beating Daniel Bryan quick.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that was a good 13 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's funny?
What a treat for them.
I've definitely done a 180 on Brody King because
Brody Cream.
Crody Bring.
Is it because you stood behind him in line for sneakers in New York?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, I wanted his shoes that he had out too.
I was not a fan of him like 3 years ago, and I stood right behind him in New York and was like, "Huh, that's Brody King." Okay, and just moved on. And now I'm like, damn, I definitely should have said something to him. And
excuse me, Mister, are you Mr. Brody King from the House of Brack?
House of Brack.
Are you buying shoes? Because I'm buying shoes too. We could be shoe brothers.
Why did I turn into fucking?
That's your voice.
You were a baby 3 years ago.
Wait, Quan or whatever his name is.
I don't know who that is. Is he Snuffleupagus?
No, fucking what's his name from Indiana Jones?
Brody, what's your shoe size? I'm between 6 and 7. Get it? 6'7". 3 years early.
Hey Noah. Did you forget that Daniel Garcia was TNT champion? Because I did.
I
forget about Daniel Garcia champion. Every fucking day.
Funny.
Even when I see him on the screen, I'm like, oh yeah, that guy.
Well, you didn't watch enough Collision when he was like really tearing that scene up.
I assure you, I've watched enough Collision.
Wah, 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 wah.
Speaking of enough, let's take our first break of the night, and when we come back, we are going to talk about WWE 2K26.
More video
later,
games.
We'll be getting into the Rumble and fallout of that. And we are back to talk about video games. I'm your host, Pro Wrestling Noah. Welcome to Squared Circle Strafe. We're going to talk about WWE 2K26. Yeah, shuffle those feet from side to side.
Shuffle those feet from side to side for me.
It's time
to
for
talk about video games.
The Stray Shuffle. I'm gonna put all the sound effects in here. I hated when you did that so much because it was such a pain to edit. I can't wait for you to take over production and do it again. All right, guys. WWE 2K26. We got a lot of news in the last week about this game because it's Rumble season, so they started trickling info out. And we'll get to the controversial stuff in a second. And by that, I mean we're going to talk about this. They've announced every version of the game, which I believe last week they were showing off covers and shit and all that. But we're starting to get modes. We're starting to see character models. We're starting to see all the stuff. It kind of visually, it looks the same as last year. Mm-hmm. I don't think we're getting graphical enhancements beyond anything, honestly. Like which
is crazy because this is the first year where it's not going to be on PlayStation 4.
Last gen, yeah.
Xbox One.
It's crazy because like it almost looks like they've rendered all the trailers on PS4. Because like I know that looks better. I have 2K25 on current gen consoles and they look good, but for some reason the videos that they're putting out do not look great. Mm-hmm. What's that? What are we watching?
It broke. I'm sorry.
So they've announced the standard edition, and that's just your basic version. If you pre-order, you get Joe Hendry. Great, love to see that. They also announced the King of Kings edition, which includes the pre-order Joe Hendry, some VC, which is their in-game currency. Uh-huh. You also get to play it 7 days early, and it comes with a Triple H from 1998, which probably means Triple H from like 2000, Stephanie McMahon 2000, and a Triple H taunt for for the island.
Oh, so whatever. They just stay with the island.
Yeah, they're still doing the island bullshit. That part sucks so much.
You think they would kind of switch it up given what's going on in the world right now? It's Epstein's Island, the island. You might want to.
Well, last it was the Tribal Chief Island. Then there's the Attitude Era edition, which includes all of your favorite things that you've already had in every game before, because it includes everything I just said about the previous versions, as well as The Rock from 98, Kane from 98, China from 97, Raw is War 98, the arena that's been there since like 2013. A My Faction card of Steve Austin, a My Faction card of The Rock, island emotes of The Undertaker doing the neck thing, a DX crotch chop for the island. And then they announced a Monday Night War edition, which includes everything I just said, as well as DX Shawn Michaels, Macho Man 98, which I think is the NWO Macho Man, which is cool and new, and I don't think that's been in the games before. Roddy Piper 98, WCW Thunder Arena, which has never been in there, and an island emote of DDP doing the bang hand sign. As well as what is this shit they're doing this year? They announced
the Battle Pass.
I guess people call it Battle Pass. I don't know anything about that, but they're calling it Ringside Pass. And basically there's several different passes that are coming out throughout the year. There's 6 of them confirmed, at least for now.
Yeah, it's just like Call of Duty.
And it's like Season Pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. One's coming out in March. Like the day the game comes out, you're going to be able to get some DLC. But the tricky part is if you buy this stuff, like if you buy the Attitude Era edition, which is $150, or no, the Monday Night War edition, which is $150, which I'll probably buy. Reluctantly. I'm so on the fence about this. We'll get to that in a second too, because its Ringside Pass is confusing. Hypothetically, you're going to get a bunch of new wrestlers, maybe some arenas and other stuff, but you have to earn it after you pay for it.
Yes. Which
is apparently a thing they do in the other 2K games.
Yes. Well, no. Well, I don't know so much about the NBA stuff anymore because I've been checked out of it for a while.
They definitely do it there. That's the comparison I've seen.
Well, this is definitely like a first person shooter tactic or whatever, because there's battle passes, which, like how they said they compared this to that. I'm familiar with that. So basically, you have X amount of days to grind and earn these things through competition. You accumulate so many points or XP or whatever to unlock these things. So it can be skins for first person shooters. So I imagine this will be wrestlers or certain cards for your card game in here, or attire, arenas, things like that. So you're paying to play the game to unlock shit, or to get around the pass thing or whatever. You can pay more money to unlock things in the battle pass. So you're paying twice.
Right. So
that's fucking insane.
Well, actually, you're paying 3 times.
You only buy the game. You buy the DLC, then you pay to get the shit from the DLC.
Mm-hmm. And then if you don't have the patience to grind and play through, you're paying extra for more points to buy shit that you've already paid for.
Here's a couple.
The only
things
thing that B-Rob I want to correct that he said is, unlike the shooters where it's like a timed thing, apparently these what are they called? Season pass.
Yeah. The ringside passes don't expire.
Ringside pass. Yeah, they don't. They're not timed, so you can go at your own pace.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's different. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I guess I watched an interview with their one of the developers did an interview I watched today, and they asked him about this, which he's like, this is how it's going to be going forward. We like this idea because I'm sure that corporate says fucking do this.
Yeah.
But they are listening to everything. They're trying to figure out a way to make it like not a problem to the user. So here's the way I'm looking at it. As someone who played the last game and other games,
I thought it was good. The last one.
I hate how much stuff is stuck behind modes I never want to fucking play. Like my faction, I don't understand it at all. And I hate the stuff that's stuck behind my rise. It sounds like that's kind of going away with this, and you can unlock stuff through these season passes or whatever. I think that the weird thing is, and they haven't been clear about this, but like how stingy are they going to be with the in-game currency? Like, is it going to be a chore for me to unlock somebody, or is it going to be like you had fun playing, you have enough money to buy this entire pass?
So
like, do I have to grind? Do I have to like play as Rikishi 60 times to unlock a fucking, I don't know, a different Rikishi outfit? Like, how difficult is this going to be? And they have not been clear about that.
Yeah. I know as far as like Call of Duty and everything or whatever, I know I can buy one season pass or battle pass and I can parlay that into the next one when it comes out. I don't have to pay for the next one, because once you complete that battle pass or whatever, you accumulate points as well. You currency for playing it. So if you complete the whole battle pass, it pays for itself. It pays for the next one. So you have to actually play the shit though.
I hope what I'm saying now is I hope it's not a chore. Like I do like the idea of giving you more reason to play. Cause like right now you can buy a DLC, you get a bunch of characters that kind of fucking suck. And that's it. You never use them. You just, maybe you wanted Stephanie Vicaire, but you also got like a bunch of other crap.
Yeah. Cause like now that y'all saying that it doesn't go away, it doesn't go away whenever you do like the Call of Duty. The battle pass itself, or ringside, whatever the fuck they call this, it goes away, and that stuff retires to the store, to where if you never got to play it and earn it through the battle pass, you can buy it with your points in the store.
I mean,
so it's just,
this is still dumb. Like,
yes.
I think the biggest issue with this is there's zero clarity behind it, and it is very much if you don't want to complete these tasks, they will charge you like $2 to pass to the next task, which people have done the math. They're like, this game could cost you upwards of $700 if you want to unlock everything. Mm-hmm. That's stupid. And yes. I hope nobody ever does that. But I hope that they're getting enough feedback currently to be like, that's not how we should approach this.
And if they copied any of the other models or whatever, usually when you buy these things, there's different tiers of even the battle pass. So if you get a higher tier battle pass, they give you like instant skips. So you don't have to play the entire battle pass, but you automatically, since you pay for the higher tier, you get skips for free. So that'll be less you have to play.
But so here's my problem.
Sounds like there's free those portions of this. It's like Marvel Snap, where every month they put out a new tower, and if you pay, you get the cards, and if you don't, you get a bunch of other crap.
Yeah, but here's my problem with the games like Marvel Snap and the shooters that B-Robert is referencing. Those games are either free to play or cost at most $60.
True.
The problem I have with this is that if I want to even engage in any of this shit, it's $150 fucking dollars. And then on top of that, if I want to accelerate my progress, I have to pay upwards of like another $80 total.
Wait, is the Ringside Pass strictly for the top tier of the game?
No, it's available throughout.
It's like DLC season pass.
No. If you buy,
it's separate.
If you buy the King of Kings edition, it comes with season 1. If you buy Attitude Era, it's season 1 through 4, and if you buy the Monday Night War, it's seasons 1 through 6. Or if you just buy the base one, you can probably buy the
other stuff.
Each individual season.
Yes, but it's going to cost you more than $150. I'm sure of it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. I hate it.
Yeah.
I think what irritates me the most
is fucking awful.
I mean, outside of everything you just said, which I completely agree with, it's all dog shit. And I think this is going to hurt them big time because I've seen so many people being like, "This just isn't it for me." I saw the guy who makes all of the kick-ass creator wrestlers. Before they even announced this ringside stuff, he basically said like, "I'm out. I'm not making fucking creator wrestlers anymore." What's the status? His name.
Yeah, what's the status?
That dude said, "I'm not buying this game. I'm done." I think because he was like playing on last gen, and I'm sorry, the last gen has been out for 7 years. Like that's on you. But the amount of nickel and diming that they're doing with this, like I want the Thunder Arena. I haven't seen a new arena in these games in years, and I think that would be cool. That's going to cost me $150 right out the gate.
Or you could do like I'm going to do. I'm going to just wait till the last 6 months and I'm going to just get it for free. Or
I don't want to wait that long, B-Rob. You also have to understand people should not give me disposable income.
Yeah.
I spent $88 on an Edge action figure this week.
Also, Paul, I know you're going to spend this money on this shit. You're notorious in this on audio fucking record that you're going to buy this shit and you ain't going to play it. So you might as well fucking wait.
I should, but I'm going to want to play it the first weekend and then talk about it on the show and be like, yeah, I moved on to Final Fantasy 12. That's a joke. I would never play that game again.
But here's another reason that I'm annoyed is that I did have last year's game and I did play it like a lot.
Yeah, I've played to this day.
Yeah, I haven't played it in like probably a month now, but I was playing it very consistently, more so than any other wrestling game.
Yeah, I even log in every day to get my faction points for free and shit. So it's just like they're gonna fuck all that up too.
Well, that's the thing is now
I hope they take that shit away for at least for me. I want to be able to unlock stuff without playing my faction or my rise. My rise is like the worst.
Like
that does seem easy. Like a thing. They're so proud of this animation they have. So there's a lot of new stuff, specifically the shopping cart that you can push people around in, and it's Stone Cold pushing Booker T, except it's in like this weird graveyard play area. They didn't bother to make a fucking grocery store, despite the fact that that's at least relevant. But it looks like they've added a bunch of stuff. We're getting the Inferno match again, which they introduced like 2 generations ago and then took away. The fucking dumpster match is back,
which is just a casket match.
Just a casket match. 3 Stages of Hell sounds good. I watched them like walk through the menu of that and the guy talk about it, and he says that there's like the interview was like, hey, if I put him through a bunch of tables and use a bunch of chairs, is that going to be in the next stage? And it wasn't exactly clear, but it sure sounded like there's a possibility. He said, like, when one ends, if your next match is a Hell in a Cell, the fucking cage lowers and the match starts. And there's no, like, loading screens between stages, which sounds pretty good. They brought back pre-match interactions, so you can, like, shake
jump
hands,
people and all
or
that,
chain wrestle, or taunt, or start trading blows, or do, like, jump them before the bell rings. So there's that. They've allowed you to adjust the character AI where John Cena does, you know, his moves in a row, and you can expect that to happen rather than he hits the 5-knuckle shuffle and then he, like, walks away to do something. Now he's going to pick you up and go for his finish. They've added multiple commentary people, and it sounds like you can rotate them in and out and pick different commentators, which could be interesting. They also added the ability to play with your entrance. So, like, you can trigger pyro during the entrance, which I think they took from Fight Forever. So it gives you more stuff to do. It seems like they've added a lot of neat things, but I'm just so, like, shook by this Ringside Pass bullshit and the price. Like, I don't know. I'm going to buy it. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I'm not fucking stupid with my money. But the fact that we're not getting the Raw 2000 stage, unless they are hiding it and they haven't revealed it yet, every single piece of footage for the Inferno match they've shown is like some old ass version of The Undertaker, a Kane that's never existed, and the Raw 2002 stage.
Yeah, they're so bad at, like, the eras and stuff. Like, in the 2K25 game, there's, like, Scott Steiner 03, and it's fucking WCW Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner, I mean, WCW wasn't even a thing in 03. Like, how is that possible? They constantly get that shit wrong, and then, like, they don't put in people's Titantrons. They just get, like, generic WWE Legends logo. Like, it's so fucking lazy, and it's infuriating because I do like these games and I want to play them.
I get so irked by that,
but I don't want to give them my money.
When they would put those variations of Steve Austin in, it's like Austin 2002, but it's like Austin with a 1999 t-shirt. I'm like, come on, guys, just go YouTube what he looked like. This is not a hard thing, but, like, it's so consistently wrong. It's like nobody who works on this game plays these games or watches wrestling. The developer that they interviewed today definitely does. Like, he was very adamant about that, and he cares about this shit. But I imagine the rest of them just don't, and it feels like they don't do just the basic fact checking. And, like, the amount of people that want 2001 Kane with the fucking, you know, tank top and not the full bodysuit, like, that's the one that people want. And they're like, no, we have old Kane and his mouth moves, which is going to be fixed. They know to fix that. Apparently that is something that is happening, but I don't know. It just blows my mind. Like, the amount of stuff that's like, oh, you want Attitude Era characters? You got to pay extra. I'm like, these people have been in these games forever, and now they're paywalling them.
Mm-hmm. So I'll just wait till it's on sale for the low, baby.
I'll be pre-ordering it so I can play as Joe Hendry. Can't wait. They put out Naomi's entrance today. It looks pretty good. Mm-hmm. I don't know. The stuff they're showing looks pretty solid. The CM Punk entrance is the same one. But I don't know. There's other things. Like, they showed that they have indie CM Punk, which makes me wonder if we're getting the CM Punk Eddie Guerrero Rey Mysterio match that took place before.
No, I think we're getting CM Punk for Steve Corino.
Really?
Yeah, because Steve Corino is a coach at NXT, and he was used in some of the promotional videos before they actually released any footage of the game.
I like that more than the idea I said, because that's a new character in the game.
Yeah, I was hoping for Raven
that you have to pay for.
Still holding out for Raven because
we don't know the roster yet. They said the roster is going to have 400 plus people, and I don't know if that's before or after DLC.
I think last year had that many when it was all said and done, to be honest. Like, if you include my Persona cards for my faction, stuff like that.
Which
I don't know if they're including that in this.
Amount.
But yeah,
what's your wish list for this game?
Raven, because of the shopping cart edition. It just makes sense, and like you could do. I mean, with the TNA partnership, because they also confirmed Abyss is back in the game. Abyss is still in it, and new gear
DLC last year. I noticed.
Yep. So obviously, TNA inclusion is possible, and I think Raven would be cool. You could do CM Punk Raven from TNA for Showcase. I would like to see like the Hardys and some other, like Ziggler could be in there. Like, I mean, if you're doing Attitude Era shit and your only tag team is the Dudleys, we got a fucking problem. Right. And you can't have Edge and Christian, and you can't have Big Show, and you can't have Jericho. I mean, Jericho might be able to make it in season. They might squeeze him in if he does actually show up, but. Yeah, if your only tag teams for the Attitude Era are the Dudley Boys, and that's it, because like who else? The New Age Outlaws, okay, but like Thrasher or Headbangers. I mean, Mosh and are they in it? I think they were in the last. I think so. I think they were. I don't think they were in the last one. They were DLC, but they were like a couple years ago. Yeah, but yeah, we should be at like character wise. I would love. I think we're getting Steve Blackman. Sandman better still be in this fucking game. I honestly hope they get Sandman right and give him the crowd entrance finally, but I don't think they ever tinker with these legend characters at all. Like, they just put them in once and they're done with them. Yeah. They just count on all the fans to upload alternate attires for them and call it a day. Which, by the way, we did mention... They did double the amount of creative wrestlers you can have, so it's now 200. And the parts that can go on them. Yes, they doubled that. So you can make them more detailed. Yeah. I really hope we get, like, for me, it's arenas. I want that 2001 Raw arena so bad. I don't think I'm going to get it. I would love an ECW arena that's not fucking Hammerstein from 2006. Like, just basic shit like that. And I love that we're getting Thunder finally. I would love a different Nitro. That sort of stuff. I feel like it's such a layup and it's so easy. But I don't know. People have started analyzing screenshots. It looks like you're getting entrance stages that are off to the side now in some of them, where maybe they do a camera cut so they don't have to like animate. Because all of those like baseball field stages always had them walk straight, even though in reality they were angled. There's a curve. Yeah. Allegedly that might be in the game this time. It seems like there's a lot more to reveal. So we'll talk about it more. But right now everyone has got their fucking titties in a twist over Ringside Pass, which rightfully so. It sounds fucking dumb.
Yep.
Anybody else want to say anything about 2K26 before we move on to the rest of the wrestling this week? Okay.
I hope you enjoy it.
We're going to take another break. When we come back, I'll try. I hope I play it longer than a week. When we come back, we are going to talk about the Royal Rumble and the stuff that followed after. And we are back. It is finally time for us to talk about the Royal Rumble and what they did after. Royal Rumble came to us from Saudi Arabia, everyone's favorite place to be. And the run events from.
It didn't really look like there were a lot of people there.
There were.
It's just an optical illusion.
They had these weird lights in every seat that shined toward the cameras, so it masked the people sitting in those seats. If you saw different angles, this was a full fake arena.
Yeah.
Because they built it specifically for this, didn't they?
I know. I'm shocked that it didn't collapse. It was full. Like, there was a crowd there, and they were into the show. But the amount of stuff that I saw online, it's like, wow, nobody showed up to this. Who's screaming in the background?
What the hell? Is someone being trafficked?
Yes.
Oh, no. B-Rob, do you have Savannah Guthrie's mom in your house?
What the fuck?
That's an insane story that we need to talk about at some point. Maybe not on this show, but that is blowing my fucking mind. Horrible story. Anyway, Royal Rumble from Saudi Arabia.
It happened.
Man, I do love a 2:00 in the afternoon show when it's snowing outside. It was so nice to just like.
Sounds delightful.
I had the loveliest Saturday. I cannot stress enough how nice it was to just like watch the snow pile up outside and pro wrestling on TV.
Yes.
To the point where I'm like, I can't wait to watch Collision because now my night is open and I will watch Collision and then I'll watch SNL and then I'll just go to sleep. And that's exactly what I did. It was the perfect Saturday.
Snow piled up, bodies piled up, same thing.
It was just a lovely Saturday. The Royal Rumble kicked off with not Finn Balor versus CM Punk, but the Ladies Rumble, which to me was let's get this out of the way, because if we end with the Ladies Rumble, people are going to talk about the bodysuits because, you know what? Progress hasn't come that far. They all had to wear full suits.
I'm so sick of it too. Because
I'm not worried about it.
It's annoying.
Most of them look bad.
Like, a lot of them look bad.
Sol Ruka, for example, like wearing something that actually looked
And she made
like she would wear it.
She said she had to get that shit on Amazon last minute.
Yeah.
She probably had to pay $2.99 for shipping.
Yeah. She got a video on her Instagram of her making the outfit.
You know, my favorite outfit, and this is not just because I love Alexa Bliss, she put her fucking gear on over a just generic black bodysuit.
Yeah. That's what I imagine a lot of them would do.
They shockingly didn't, but she did, and it looked great. But yeah, the Rumble kicked off with Charlotte and Alexa basically
fucking around,
testing their friendship. So like the
test of friendship. That's
literally what it was. Each one of these Rumbles was like structured in a way where it's like, we're going to tell this story in this block, we're going to tell this story in this block, and this story in this block. So it kicked off with Charlotte and Alexa, you know, reluctantly wrestling each other and then deciding, okay, let's wait for more people, and they're being friends, which led eventually to a Becky entrance, which Charlotte hated. So like little plays off each other's rivalries. Once Becky came in, I believe Alexa was inadvertently eliminated by Charlotte, which I assume they will carry into WrestleMania. And then once Becky came in, that kicked off the Maxine story, where Becky and Charlotte renewed their rivalry. And then Maxine came in, and Natalia came in as Natty with brand new music.
Yeah.
This was so bad.
I disagree. I love this.
Yeah, I liked it.
No. What was bad? Go back and watch it. Maxine Dupree sells Natty showing up before the countdown even hits 0.
Oh yeah, you're right.
She's like, she completely
stopped doing whatever she was doing and just like
looks up and goes as it's counting down 0, and then Natty's music hits and she walks out.
That sucks, but whatever.
Yeah, really bad.
I love Maxine, and I don't think. I see so many people online talk shit about like how she's not good and how she's like this era Stacy Keibler, which is such a horrible thing to say, because one,
George
the
Clooney
people that are
never
saying
date
that
her.
did not, the people who are saying that did not watch Stacy Keibler wrestle. Stacy Keibler was not good at wrestling, but she was a tremendous character, and at least she tried in an era where they hated women. And you know what? I appreciate her giving me stuff to do when I was in my teens. But Stacy Keibler was great. Maxine wants this. She is trying, and she's doing a good job at trying and getting better week over week. Let's not fucking bury her to death to the point where she's like, I don't want to do this anymore. The fans are all assholes. But yeah, Becky tossed out Maxine and Natty. Becky tossed out Maxine, and then Natty threw out Becky pretty quickly, because I think they're setting up Natalia and Becky, at least between Mania.
Wow, that sounds awful.
I don't know. New Natty's pretty good, at least from what I've seen in AAA. But We get Lash Legend showing up. This is the next story that's being told in this match. And she came across as the next big star. She got basically to wreck everybody. She threw Jordan Grace out of the ring. And
literally a big star.
Yeah, she like literally press slammed Jordan Grace out of the ring. But yeah, Lash Legend got like the showing of all women in this match. Next story starts up here. Judgment Day is all in the ring together. So the three ladies, they start controlling the match. Then we get Julia, Io, and Asuka all in there, and they have a little exchange, which leads to Rhea coming in. Rhea, by the way, as if anyone didn't know, is the biggest star in the world, but she gets pyro. She gets like arena pyro. Huge fucking pop. She Razor's Edge Roxanne out of the ring.
That shit was wild.
Crazy spot. Like, this is I enjoyed this match. I thought it was really fun until we got toward the end, because number 27 is Kalani from NXT. And at this point, it's like, oh, you shouldn't be sending NXT people out right now. We got to get Bianca, AJ, and Paige in there. And this is going to be a story for the rest of this Rumble. Is the problem with us hosting this podcast is that we got to shut the fuck up and stop fantasy booking. Because we have some really great ideas that they do not share. Because Kalani Jordan comes in at 27. She does some flippy shit. At the same time, Kairi eliminates Asuka on accident, and Io then throws Kairi out, and number 28 enters, and it's Brie Bella, which
massive pop, by the way.
Wasn't on my 2026 bingo card. Huge fucking pop. People love her. I don't understand it. My wife fucking popped for this. My wife popped. She heard the music and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, oh, "You know her theme song?" Like, the Total Divas stuff worked. And if I could go back to 2012 and be like, "You guys are all dumb. This is going to create a whole generation of fans," no one would believe me. But we have both Bellas in the ring. They eliminated Bayley and Lyra. Then Lash Legend eliminated both of them. Lash also eliminated Charlotte and Io. And then Lash got eliminated by Rhea. And then Raquel threw out Rhea. And then Liv threw out Raquel. So we are now down to Liv Morgan, Sol Ruca, and Tiffany.
Did you see the after shenanigans with Kairi and Asuka?
I saw a thumbnail of it.
Yeah, so apparently, like, after they got eliminated, I guess it was a long trek back to, the staging area. So they was giving the talent rides on the golf cart and whatever. Mm-hmm. So once Asuka and Kairi got eliminated, they were both getting into the golf cart to get carted off. And Asuka kicked Kairi out, and she made the golf cart drive away and had Kairi chase her.
That's a fun bit. They set up a lot of stuff here. Like, the Bellas are back, at least for Mania season. Mm-hmm. And they won in the tag division. So them throwing out Bayley and Lyra is a good start to that. Lash looks like the next big thing, which, say this to me 2 years ago when I thought she was fucking terrible.
Right.
Mm-hmm. She's tremendous now. She's really learned and is great. And her presence is tremendous. Mm-hmm. She was awesome in this match. But yeah, the final three are Liv Morgan, Sol Ruca, and Tiffany. I just couldn't see them going back to Tiffany because who's she going to challenge? The Vicaire match with her sounds interesting because they had the Saudi match or the Crown Jewel match. It was in Australia though. But Liv I thought was the most deserving, but there was part of me that's like, you know what? I don't love Sol Ruca, but this would be a fascinating way to call somebody up. Mm-hmm. So that didn't happen. Liv Morgan won. Really great finish, though. They all ended up on the apron, and Sol Ruca was going to do the Soul Snatcher on the apron, but got thrown over, and then Tiffany took a Oblivion on the apron, and that's how Liv won. I thought this was a really fun, unique way to finish the match. the crowd said it. Like, Liv Morgan does deserve it. I don't think there's anyone who's like proven themselves over the last several years more than her. I just don't know what the program is.
It's just her and Stephanie.
Yeah, it's
They're
like
just gonna wrestle. That's it.
Yeah, but
because
like
they don't put any effort into the women's stories.
Well, they're not doing it for the men's side either. One thing that I want to highlight from this that I think we can all talk about. This was a showcase of horrendous theme songs.
Yeah.
So many women in this match have music you've never heard before. Or like Jordan Grace's theme, which is the worst theme song in the history of pro wrestling.
I don't know. Have you heard Fraxium's?
Yeah, at least I know who's coming out when the music starts. Because they say their stupid little rap.
Yo, it's Fraxium.
Our names is Fraxium, and we're here to say we like to Fraxium in a way. They stink. But just a lot of bad theme songs. Kiana James has horrible music, but the commentary teams are stressing that she is like secretly one of the best performers they have on the roster. Well, and I'm waiting for her to show that.
That's what I was saying. Because I was watching this on a delay, so y'all guys were ahead of me or whatever. But before she got eliminated, I was like, she was working her ass off, and I was like, and she was just really laying it out there. Anytime a new entrant came in, she was there to feed in and do everything. I mean, she was taking a lot of the big spots. She was doing her part, and I thought she was the MVP up until she got eliminated. I mean, just from a worker standpoint, not like overall, but.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what she does in there when it's Rhea and Io across the ring as soon as today, because that is the next tag title match. Like, how does she stand out in a ring with Julia, Io, and Rhea? Because that's a tall task. But yeah, a lot of horrible music. If I'm Jordan Grace, and I also, if I'm Stephanie Vicaire, one, I'm going to spend a day figuring that out. Like Cody said, if he ever woke up a woman. Very old reference. I'm going to spend a day figuring that out. And then the next day, I'm going to go into Triple H's office and beg him for new theme music. And I'm not going to leave until he says, fine, we'll use ChatGPT and get you a new theme song. Because they have horrible, horrible new themes, including Stephanie Vicaire, who got new music on Raw. It's very bad.
Yeah, I don't know why they would change that.
I read somewhere that it is like a public domain song.
The new one or the old one?
The old one. Like Hardy Boy Crash Holly level, like anybody can just pull this shit up music.
Oh, perfect. So she can use it when she goes to AEW in 7 years.
Goes back to AEW?
You mean go back to AEW?
I should have known better, but I was obviously very disappointed there was no AJ Lee here.
How should you have known better? CM Punk's there. Why? I almost assume he went because she was in this match because he did nothing.
Right. Like, that's kind of what I thought too, but I don't know. I guess I should have known better. AJ would not wrestle without being able to show off her abs. Like,
That's fair.
I don't know. I just don't think she wants. I could see her not wanting her big Rumble debut to be in Saudi, honestly, and she might just do it next year.
Do we see her before Mania?
Yeah. I think she does something at Mania. So
okay,
she'll
because I don't know where she fits in.
Her and Becky 1-on-1.
They just go back to that. It's been months.
It's fine. They can. Whatever.
It's fine. Just do it.
This company is creatively bankrupt. So,
boy, did they prove it on this show.
Yeah.
I thought. I mean, if you've listened to this podcast, we had some really awesome ideas that they could have just picked one of. They didn't.
Liv Morgan's not even like a bad choice. It's just the boring choice. Like, it's just the safe choice.
Yeah,
and I agree with you. We need an NXT superstar needs to win the men or the women's Rumble. I don't care, but there needs to be an NXT superstar that wins one year.
I think that would be super unique,
and it's just a way to freshen things up and debut.
Because every year they have an NXT woman who's like last year it came down to Roxanne and whoever won, Charlotte. And that was before Roxanne got called up. And this year it was like Sol Ruca was one of the last three. And it's like they clearly want to spotlight somebody from NXT, but they don't have the balls to fucking call them up and push them straight to the title. And I mean, if you look at the women's roster now, outside of Sol Ruca, sorry, on NXT, there's nobody I would ever put on WrestleMania today.
Kendall Gray?
I love Kendall Gray. It's not time yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Maybe next year. But not this week. But yeah, I think Liv is a boring choice. I think they might have something interesting that they started with on Raw, but just with the Judgment Day stuff. But yeah, we'll get to that in a few. AJ Styles and Gunther was...
Chalk went up to the Cody was right column.
That's all right. We didn't bet on this one. You can have all the right ones you want as long as I get a toy at the end.
AJ Styles is retired.
Allegedly.
Oh.
So this match ruled. Early in the match, AJ Styles got his arm sliced open, I think on the table.
I am the table.
I have this in my match of the year contenders. I thought this was a tremendous match. I do. I thought this was great.
I thought it was fun too.
It was fine, but
I liked it a lot.
It was not as good as AJ and Punk, and it wasn't as good as Gunther and Cena.
AJ and Punk didn't have a finish though, and Gunther and Cena happened last year.
Sure. Okay.
I don't have a lot of matches to work through right now for this year. All right, I got a couple more months.
I guess it's been a month.
I thought it was very good. I thought AJ and Shinsuke was also better, but it's in the pile. It does suck that AJ said I'm retiring in 2026, and he meant immediately.
I told you.
I know. Yeah. I just don't want to admit it. But I also hate the idea of him being like, I retired from WWE, and now I'm going to go wrestle 25 more matches this year. Like, don't run this angle if that's something that you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that doesn't happen. Apparently, he said on the Stephanie McMahon podcast, like, he would wrestle again. Maybe he said that everyone's allowed one free come out of retirement or something.
Not according to John Cena.
Hey man, John Cena just retired. Give him a few years. He's gonna have a fucking Netflix movie that just bombs, and he's like, you know what? No, I should work one more WrestleMania.
He's done.
Sure. So was Steve Austin, and then he main evented WrestleMania a few years ago.
Yeah.
And Steve Austin was the one that said, I can't. I physically can't. Dude took a bump on the cement right away.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if Cena wrestles again. I wouldn't be shocked if AJ wrestles again. I just hope it's not soon. But who knows? I like this match. I like that he got the send-off. The finish where he got choked out and the crowd reaction, I think, was perfect. Like, I don't think anyone expected him to lose this, at least in this building.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the sudden shock and silence over the crowd was better than when the streak ended.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, because it didn't have fucking meme guy, the dude with his fucking shirt on and the shocked face that they've shown 1,000 times.
This is true.
All right, well, let's get on to the next match where I think is one of the worst matches of the year.
That's also a crazy hyperbole.
No, I thought this match was fucking horrendous because of the finish. I thought it was fine. Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre for the title. Sami Zayn did a plancha or dive or something over the top rope to the outside and immediately started selling his back. So we've now established that Sami is hurt. And he's working uphill against Drew McIntyre this whole match. He is kicking out of 3 future shock DDTs in a row. He's getting his ass kicked. He's kicking out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
The match is being built for a babyface comeback and victory. And instead, he just gets fucking Claymored and loses.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't even no shenanigans, right?
I don't think Sami Zayn's ever winning the big one. And if I'm him, I don't sign a new deal and I fucking leave.
Do you think they just like, other than AJ, I guess you can look at it however you want to look at it, as it being a big thing. You think they don't want moments like that to be there?
What do you mean?
Like when Sammy wins, we all agree that's going to be like some big shit, but like
I think it would be bigger there.
Yeah, there. I understand that. Yes, I get that. But like, do you think they want their big history shit there?
I don't think they care.
Because I can't think of, I mean, y'all can probably correct me. My memory is just trash. I can't think of nothing really significant that they've done over there. I mean, they made new belts and everything so they can be like, oh, we did something here, but they never did nothing significant there that I can recall.
I mean, I don't think you're wrong. Like, it's a fair theory, but I don't like Sammy winning the title over there. They don't have to like edit around that. It's
it made sense to me because I mean he has like family ties there. He speaks that language, so it was a slam dunk. But like they don't want their big shit to happen there in that country for whatever reason.
But I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow in Charlotte.
Nah,
like I don't think they're going to undo it. Like I don't think it's like we don't want to do shit in Saudi, so we're going to run it back on SmackDown. I saw this as a Sami Zayn is never going to beat Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is the most boring champion of all time. And this is just what's going to happen. And he got fucking murdered. And that's the end of it. Like, I don't know how you come back from this.
Well, so you make them a tag team because remember,
tag team that respects each other.
Yeah. Cause you remember, EO could never beat Rhea, right? So
yeah, but EO and Rhea are likable people.
I know. I'm just fucking around.
Other way around. Rhea couldn't beat
Rhea.
My bad. Yeah, the other way around.
And I don't think Rhea should ever beat Io. I think Sammy should have won this fucking match. Like, it was even booked in a way that he should have won this match because, especially after AJ being retired, and Liv winning the Rumble, that's two heels, big heels.
They deserve to win. You
need a fucking babyface feel good moment, and it didn't happen here. He just got murdered, and that was the end of it. No bullshit, no Cody Rhodes interference. Nothing here, just Drew killing Sami Zayn for the whole fucking match.
Well,
it didn't make Drew look better, and it made Sami Zayn look worse.
Feel good moment in the next match.
Sure.
If you'd like to acknowledge that.
I don't feel good, but we'll get there. Men's Rumble started with Obafemi at number 1, which...
Noah, you walked all the way to the ring.
Hell yeah.
He did the whole walk. They had accidentally posted that Braun Breaker was number 1 the night before. They switched it to number 2. I don't know what that was. I don't think it's worth reading into, but Obafemi came out at number 1. He was presented like the biggest fucking star in the world. He had full arena pyro, not just on the stage, like the whole building shot fireworks off.
Yes.
And Braun Breaker at number 2, this seemed really exciting until Braun Breaker gets to ringside and is attacked by Masked Man. And then thrown in the ring and promptly eliminated.
I'm going to be honest.
Do we want to speculate on Masked Man?
This might be my jumping the shark moment for WWE. I am sick of Paul Levesque. He is a one-trick pony. All he does is aura farm and talk about himself and put guys in black hoodies. And I am so sick of it. This was such a downer of a way to start the Royal Rumble.
Man, they need to, like, for real, they need to start getting away from the white person in hooded clothing gimmick right now.
I agree with that.
Like, this sucks. Like, I don't care who it is. I don't care. I don't care if it's Seth Rollins. I don't care if it's Grayson Waller. I don't care if it's Jake Paul. It's all bad. It's all stupid. Who is it?
Is somebody with blue eyes? No.
They absolutely started the program here. They're turning on Braun Breaker immediately because he's too unhinged from their further stable. He's being thrown out. This was absolutely a Paul Heyman orchestrated Austin Theory attack.
Austin Theory got blue eyes?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's the reveal.
But that dude didn't look like Austin Theory, like body-wise.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He looked exactly like the last time a guy showed up, and it was Austin Theory.
No, he didn't. I'm pretty sure it was Grayson Waller.
Yeah. Yes.
Whether it is revealed to be him is one thing, but I'm pretty sure that was Grayson Waller in the hood.
Whatever.
They flew him to Saudi, and he didn't do anything. It was him.
Well, it could have been CM Punk.
No.
I love it.
Punk ain't moving like that.
I saw people being like, that was Adam Pearce. I'm like, Adam Pearce does not move like that.
And he doesn't? No.
I don't know who it's going to be revealed to be, but my full 100% gut tells me it's going to be revealed that it was Austin Theory, and
it was me.
They kicked him out of the group, and they don't want him in the group, and that's going to be the program going into Mania, is him fighting through the Vision, and it's going to be like Breakker and I think Lesnar maybe at Mania.
That'd be wild.
Even though I don't think Lesnar knows that he's affiliated with the Vision, which we'll get to later.
No. This Royal Rumble very clearly set up Brock Lesnar and Noma Femi at WrestleMania.
Maybe.
Rather Gunther
wrestling Seth.
If Seth can do it,
he's fine. He's jumping around on the NFL pre-shows. He's fine.
Okay. Maybe they'll just be like, it was Seth the whole time. We did it, and we all agreed that he shouldn't have been kicked out or something. Who knows? It's probably gonna be dumb. Rusev came in. It was thrown out before the next guy. That's funny to me that he got flown all the way across the world to be thrown out before the next person could enter.
They haven't really done anything with him besides fight Sheamus, have they?
It's because Rusev fucking sucks. And so did Miro. And yeah, he just stinks. And Triple H got tricked, thinking that he should have brought him back because he thought it was a win over AEW. It wasn't a fucking win over AEW to sign Rusev. They said, thank you. Please take our trash. He was in and out. Solo came in next. He was in and out. Oba keeps clearing the ring. Matt Cardona came out and was tossed out before the next guy. Then Mr. Iguana came in at number 9. Finn Balor couldn't get in the match. Damian Priest was in there at this point, and he choke slammed both Mr. Iguana and the puppet, which is kind of a fun spot. I like that. Trick Williams, number 10. Huge fucking pop.
Lemon pepper steppers, baby.
Trick Williams is that guy. It's crazy the moment he got away from NXT, how much his aura meter filled back up. Like, dude was fucking dead in the water in NXT for the last year. And now he feels like he belongs. Cody Rhodes, number 11. And that was good. Then we got the El Grande Americano spot that we all expected. Both of them back to back. Spider-Man meme. And then both got eliminated by Trick. And then Cody Rhodes threw out Trick Williams. Then we got the debut of Powerhouse Hobbs / Royce Keys.
I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
I thought the entrance was really cool, and then he proceeded to do absolutely nothing and did not impress me at all.
Nope, he stinks. But I was definitely shocked that they did the whole thing with the Powerhouse Hobbs on the Titantron, and then because when that came up, I legitimately went, "Whoa!"
I thought they went back on their rumored, and they're just like, "Yeah, they're just going to call him Powerhouse," but they didn't.
Yeah,
and then that broke, and Royce Keys, and it's like, okay,
yeah, I think the only time, I think the only times I could recall that they did stuff like that was like for Kenta and Asuka and everything that like they showed the original
too.
Yeah, they show like the original name, and then they like, all right, this is going to be their name moving forward.
It's a Triple H trope.
Yeah, because he's done it. I mean, they did it with fucking Jeff Cobb too. In a way, you know, when he debuted, they're like, "That's Jeff Cobb," and then all of a sudden on SmackDown, they're like, "That's JC Mateo."
I appreciate that they acknowledged it.
Acknowledged him,
and they were very loud about it, and not being like, "That's him." But yeah, he didn't do it. Like, he threw out Damian Priest, which I assume is the program going forward. But that was
down with Cody, you know, for the whole, hey, look, it's the AEW guys.
But then he just disappeared completely from the match. The next story here was the Vision got some of their people in there, and then the ring started filling up with people. Then we got La Parka. Finn Balor couldn't could not be in the match.
The crowd did not give a fuck, by the way.
No, I don't imagine
any of the
that
AAA
Saudi
guys
cares about Mexico too much.
Yeah.
They also really didn't react to Royce Keys either because they don't have AEW over there. Like
big black and
they're
jack.
not going to know who that guy is.
There was a lot of stuff here. Dragon Lee got in. They started filling the ring with people. The Vision threw out Powerhouse Hobbs. They threw out some other guys. Then LA Knight came in. Huge fucking pop for LA Knight. People love LA Knight, Cody. And he basically eliminated all of the Vision. He threw out Theory. He threw out Bronson. And then Brock came in at number 22. And they kept teasing Oba and Brock. And they kept separating them. And then there was a segment, this took me out of the match completely, where Ilya was beating the fuck out of Brock Lesnar, and he was no-selling it. And then he got screamy face and threw Ilya out immediately. And that, I don't know why that pissed me off so much, but it almost like erased everything that, like Ilya being known as the killer and Brock being like, not to me, really fucking irked me.
Well, he's Brock.
I don't like it.
And then Brock Lesnar got unceremoniously dumped while Jey Uso was eating. So
that was the craziest part to me because Brock had such a Brock showing, and we tossed out people. He eliminated Oba after they started going at it. Like they finally got involved, and then Oba Femi like got distracted, so Brock threw him out. Brock also started attacking Logan Paul, who is aligned with him. And then Jey Uso came out, and while he was doing his entrance, Cody Rhodes and LA Knight just threw out Brock Lesnar like nothing.
Good.
Like you did all this shit with Brock, and there was no like story of throwing him out. He was just another guy.
Fuck him.
No, not fuck him.
Yeah,
like
fuck him.
No, you're gonna do all this stuff.
Yeah, just to fix it somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Brock Lesnar.
Then don't do any of that at all. Is the point? Like, just have Oba eliminated.
Yeah, he should have never came at all. Period.
Sure, but you're gonna wreck all these people. You might as well have a story of we overcame Brock and somebody got to look good for it. Nah. Nobody looked good for it. He just disappeared.
They're just gonna do it in the one-on-one match, maybe. Fuck them, because they ain't gonna do that either.
I don't know.
I don't even think that was the dumbest thing, though. What the dumbest thing was Jey Uso's use here, because he comes out and he eats and he
repeats,
wants to run it back with Roman Reigns, and then Roman Reigns just slaps him in the face.
Yeah,
and then
they work together later.
Yes, not even 5 minutes later, Jey Uso goes over and helps Roman Reigns, and they hit a 1D together. Like, Jey Uso, are you shoot our word? Like what?
You got yeet.
Why? Why would you do that?
He scattered his brain going to the ring doing his fucking yeet.
Like, just bad.
I mean, maybe he needed some post yeet clarity or something. I don't know.
Because for a moment there, I thought they were setting up. I was like, oh wow, are they really going to do Roman and Jey at WrestleMania? Is that the match?
Would have been interesting, especially with Kevin Owens winning the Royal Rumble.
Well, don't worry. There's only 4 more spots left as we text each other and speculate who could be coming.
Forgetting that I wasn't coming at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Forgetting that all 4 of these guys were declared for the match. Yeah, so no surprises here on out.
I don't remember who the other ones were, but number 29 was Orton. Fine.
It was Fatu, Penta, Orton, and then number 30.
Cody eliminated LA Knight, so it came down to Gunther, Orton, Cody?
Logan Paul.
Oh, right. Gunther, yeah. It got to the point where I'm like, oh, I don't want any of these people to win. It was Roman, Gunther, Logan Paul. And I'm like, well, it should be Gunther then. Even though we talked about how Gunther shouldn't win if he retires AJ Styles. Logan Paul out, Gunther takes a spear, gets thrown out, Roman Reigns wins.
I don't like that.
I really thought Logan Paul was going to win when he was in the Final Four.
I don't like
just
that.
because he has signed
more than Roman.
He signed a full-time contract. Like he's kind of all in now.
They started the program with Punk, and then did not revisit it.
Exactly, and the Vision is like the primary focus of television right now. I was just like, oh, they're doing it. They're having Logan Paul win. They're going to get all this attention for it, and he's going to main event WrestleMania with CM Punk.
Nah, we don't want to make your wet dream come true.
It's better than a Roman Reigns win, man.
Nah.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'll take 2 Roman Reigns over that. But it's only personal preference.
He won his second Royal Rumble here.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot think of like a less exciting Rumble winner. They picked him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen this. I've seen it for 5 years. I've seen it for 9 out of the last 12 WrestleManias. I've seen Roman Reigns in the main event. Now what?
Yep.
Like, what do we do? What else is there to do with him? Like, he hasn't evolved his character. He's the most undeserving of main event guys. Like, if you list all of the top guys in wrestling, he's the bottom.
He's the bottom.
He's the very bottom of that list. Like, everybody is better than Roman Reigns as the star. It just blows my fucking mind that we're doing this again. And on Sunday, I'm like, I don't know where you go from here. And even after Monday, I'm like, I kind of don't know what you do from here either. Because over on Raw, like, the show kicked off with Braun Breaker trashing the show and the Vision trying to hold him back, which is, to me, is they're turning on him. Even he got in Heyman's face. He's like, what are we doing, man? Like, I thought you had my back, and they clearly don't. So he was big mad. He started destroying stuff and got dismissed from the arena. Gunther then immediately went to a program with Dragon Lee.
Who he murdered,
you think this is going to be a program?
No, I think it's going to be a thing. Like, I think Gunther's going to beat him to get into the chamber.
I don't know. They might have a match, but this felt like just a segment for him to beat somebody up that is associated with AJ. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obafemi's presence here was squashing the War Raiders, which I wouldn't have.
Wild work.
Like, cool, but like I wouldn't have used them. Like, there's other. I would have used like
jobbers.
Use the Creed brothers. Like, if you're gonna squash someone on the roster, don't use baby faces.
The War Raiders, don't use them.
I legitimately forgot they were even employed, to be honest. So.
I genuinely love the War Raiders. I think they're awesome tag team, and I think they're completely underutilized. And I would not have them being squashed by Oba, but they did. Another thing on this show, Brie and Nikki came out and declared they wanted to win the tag titles. And that was it. Nobody interrupted them. Nothing happened here. They just said, we want to win the tag titles, and they left. Raquel and Stephanie Vicaire had an awesome street fight. Despite the fact that some of the tables didn't want to cooperate. These women killed each other, and honestly, as I was watching this, it was booked very similar to Drew and Sammy, except the opposite happened where Vicaire overcame the odds and won in the end, because the whole match was Raquel stopping Vicaire from doing every single thing that Vicaire does. She stopped the Devil's Kiss, she stopped all the stuff, she put her through tables, she beat the fuck out of her, only for her to come out at the end and win, which is exactly what should have happened the night before with Drew and Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good. And then after the match, or to finish the match, early in the night, Raquel told Liv to, like, don't get involved. I want to do this on my own. So Liv, of course, got involved, which kind of led to the finish, but not directly, but enough for her to blame her. And then after, Liv posed with the title over Vicaire. So I don't know. I loved this match. I think people should go back and watch it if they haven't seen it. I thought this was a great match between a very underrated Raquel and a very great Stephanie Vicaire, who has new music that is bad.
Mm.
And then we get Roman.
I don't like you.
The Roman and Punk promo was very good. It's a very good segment where they spent most of it shit-talking Drew McIntyre, which I thought was very funny. This dude was catching strays left and right the whole fucking time.
As he should. He stinks.
Yeah, he does. And I don't know, like, what you do from here. Maybe Drew is, like, desperate to get Roman to challenge him and tries to get them to change the match. I don't know. Because they do have that history. But They did some work shooty stuff. Roman talked about Punk going on the Colt Cabana podcast and making his life harder than it should have been, except for the fact that Roman fucking sucked. I need people to stop with this whole like tribal chief bullshit. Roman has been dog shit his whole career, and he was forced until people started accepting it. And that never changed. He didn't get better. He just was forced. And this whole thing of like, you went on your podcast and made my life harder because Punk said that when he was on his way out, everything was to make Roman look good. That's because it was. His whole career has been people being told to make him look good.
I'm so tired of these Punk programs. I don't want to hear about the Colt Cabana podcast anymore. I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to hear about
Punk anymore.
He's literally the best wrestler in the world right now. Like, I don't know what else you want from him, but
yeah,
these programs ain't it. These programs ain't it, and I'm sick of it. And honestly, like, I'm happy that he's getting his Night 2 WrestleMania main event. He's going into Mania as champion, and he's main eventing. The guy deserves it. But I'm so checked out with this company. I just, like, I'm going to watch, and I'm going to keep talking about it for the sake of this podcast up until WrestleMania. After that, no promises. They've got to turn this ship around big time. It's fucking unbearable right now. Across all three brands.
I'm struggling with this because, like, obviously I can't break my habits. We talked about this earlier. I still watch NXT. But, like, another Roman Reigns title run?
Question mark?
What are we fucking thinking here? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah,
like, unless he wins the title and immediately loses it on Monday, and it's like, holy shit, this guy used to be the top dog and got fucking squashed the next night, like by Braun Breaker or something. Like, I don't know what you do here. He should not win this match. There's no rhyme or reason for a Roman Reigns beating a CM Punk. And they even called it out in this match. He's like, I'm going to be here every fucking night wrestling, and you're going to go home and come back in a month and a half. Like, they talked about his being a part-timer. Like, Roman Reigns shouldn't be a part-timer. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't even move the fucking needle. Like, he's just a guy. And no one knows him. He doesn't have he's not a household name. He's not a household name. Like Heathcliff. But like,
you know who is a household name? The Zebros.
Which they referenced in this. Then I allegedly cut it out of the YouTube, which I don't know
because
or care
Roman
anything about.
Absolutely should not have said Zebros or stupid shit like that. Like, dude, you're in that movie too, you dumbass. Why would you say that?
Oh, is that what he...
Yeah, he called Zebros stupid shit. It's like, dude, why would you
You're in the biggest animated movie of the year and you're calling it stupid?
Yeah. Like, he sucks. It sucks. I
don't even, like, Punk and Roman doesn't even sound like an interesting program. It should be Punk and Cody. It should be Punk and Cody, and absolutely. It should be Sammy and Kevin. What the fuck are we doing?
I mean, okay, to be fair, Kevin, we don't not know the status.
We don't know if Kevin Owens can walk, but it would still be better than a Drew McIntyre match.
You could have done like Sammy and anybody. Like, fucking give Sammy the title and then let Ilya Dragunov win the Elimination Chamber and just let them go out there and cook. Like, something. But no, we're going to get fucking Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes for the 800th fucking time in the last 365 days. I am so sick of this company.
It's so boring. I don't know how you navigate away from this. I just think we're just getting a very boring WrestleMania card.
Can I say something very controversial?
As long as it doesn't have a hard R at the end.
You know how you get away from this?
Everybody retire.
There's no chance in hell of it happening.
No.
You got to bring him back. You got to bring him back.
Bring back the guy who pushed Roman Reigns for the last 12 years? You think that's how you get away from this, as a Vince McMahon sex pest return?
I don't know, man.
That's how you get to Roman challenging for both belts in the weekend.
Just looking at the data of the amount of years that this company was booked by one person and my enjoyment, and compare it to the
That's not
2
true.
years where this other guy has had the full book. And
I've been podcasting for 20 years and none of them have been good.
That's not accurate. You weren't on the Denise podcast, so you didn't actually do it for 20 years.
That's true. I didn't get my victory lap at the end. No, like wrestling has. There's been years where it's been like, wow, that was pretty solid. But if you're looking at like post WrestleMania 17, 90% of it has not been great. You get your Daniel Bryan year, you get your Kofi Kingston win, but like 12 years of Roman Reigns being at the top.
12 years a slave.
And 4 of them were, I am the unbeatable champion and I'm going to ruin everybody throughout this time. And then I'm going to disappear for months. But the 8 years before that were a horrible program with Triple H, horrible programs with Brock Lesnar, like just bad shit. An Undertaker match after Undertaker's streak was broken. He also beat Undertaker at WrestleMania because the streak had already been broken, so it didn't matter anymore. Like just bad shit left and right, and we're just running it back now. Punk should win this match. I don't know how you get out of it. Maybe Jey Uso costs Roman the match and you move on. I don't know, but like the idea of another Roman Reigns title run is going to have me running up to fucking AEW. I'll be a Collider in no time. I'll be talking about fucking El Clone and
Rascals,
Matthew Davis or whoever the fuck that guy was in the most generic gear in the world, smashing in the barricade against Adam Page. Like, I will be all on board. I'll be fucking ice left and right, just like they want me to. Like,
hey, yo.
A Roman Reigns title run in 2026, put me out of my misery. I cannot watch that shit.
Could you imagine if we walk away from WrestleMania and Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns are the champions?
Yes. Unfortunately, I can't.
That's fucking awful.
It's so bad. And I need to bring this back because we did mention this earlier. We got to stop fantasy booking great stories because we are going to disappoint ourselves every time. If you asked me to predict, like, hey, forget your fantasy booking, what do you think they could do? I never would have guessed this. Because I did enjoy both Rumbles. I thought both of them were pretty solid. I liked the stories they told up until it came down to like the number 27. And I'm like, oh shit, Bianca's not coming back. And these are the men that are in this match still. Like running Gunther and Punk back at Mania because Gunther lost the title to Punk. And now maybe he wants to retire him. Maybe Punk doesn't do that. I don't know. Or maybe that's the stip and Punk beats him again. I don't know. Because Gunther chokes at Mania as a story you could tell. We got Roman instead. Because Roman doesn't like that CM Punk said a bad thing about him 15 years ago on a fucking podcast with a guy that CM Punk doesn't even speak to anymore and who isn't even respected in the industry anymore like he was back then. No one cares about Colt Cabana anymore. Blows my fucking mind.
His
what
mom
a disaster. Does. I love that there was a sign in the crowd as Roman was winning that said Triple H has no more good ideas.
Yeah.
That's in Saudi Arabia. Like, that's not a smart over here that's like, I went to a WWE show to troll. That's a guy who doesn't get wrestling in his town and said, I'm bringing the sign so they see it.
Yeah. I want to give them a piece of my mind.
I appreciate that. And that does go back to what I said last week. The people here are good people. They deserve to have wrestling too, and they deserve to shit on it just as much as anybody else. They didn't choose to be born into their government, neither did I. But yeah, I don't know what we do here. Also, like, Liv versus Stephanie Vicaire, fine. That just doesn't sound interesting. Like, it should have been Rhea and Stephanie. Because they've teased that match a bunch, and Rhea's your biggest fucking star.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm really mad about this. I'm so mad I'm going to go to SmackDown tomorrow.
Bring a sign that says Triple H has no good ideas.
We're going to see TJPW.
When is that?
March.
Next month?
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Take pictures.
We is. Get some bodega burger.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Paul, you said something interesting there about a story of like Gunther choking at Mania. So
whoa. Don't fantasy book unless you bring enough facts. That's what Paul said.
I mean, he does choke at Mania though, except for that triple threat.
Well, that's what I was like, I can't remember all of his matches, but I know he lost to Sammy and I know he lost to Jimmy. But yeah, he won that Jey Uso. But he won that triple threat against Drew and Sheamus, which is a shame because Sheamus absolutely should have won that match, by the way. And if he had, then we definitely could have the whole like anti-Undertaker.
It doesn't have to be a streak. You could still tell the story that like, hey, he chokes when it matters. Yes, he won once, but like he still lost to Sammy. He still lost to Jay. Can he beat CM Punk, the guy who took the title from him? And maybe you do say, I'm going to retire you, and Punk still wins. It doesn't hurt Gunther because he's already retired the biggest guys in the world, and he's going to retire Brock Lesnar this year. Fucking hopefully. I could see Brock winning that match and Gunther being laid out and still retiring. Because the way that Brock was presented in this Rumble was really fucking stupid. Also, first Rumble in a long time with no like legend appearances. Like Brie Bella was there, but like she's back for Mania. But you didn't get like a random like, oh shit, it's the Hurricane or something.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, do you think any of them wanted to travel? It's so far away.
I mean, probably no, but if you floated them a paycheck, I bet they would have. I don't know. I like I said, I enjoyed these Rumbles, but the finishes were not good. And the Drew and Sammy match, I think, is one of the worst matches I've ever seen. It was just booked in such a way that just made no fucking sense.
Last year didn't have any legends.
It was like Trish in the women's match,
but it did have Aisha Speed.
Alita. Yeah, like your surprises this time were guys from AAA, which were like expected. No Joe Hendry, which I think we called last week. It just didn't make sense. But they did strap him up on NXT. I assume that he's called up after Mania, and this is a quick title run to get him out of there. I don't want to get into NXT talk. The show's over, everybody. Does anyone else have anything to say before I make the music play?
Fuck Ice?
Yeah, I like that.
That's
it's kind of one and the same sometimes.
Yeah. Same sentiment.
I mean,
folks,
one of them is tearing families apart, and
the other one
is just the government. Apart.
So, folks, despite how long this episode was, we didn't get all of it. But we'll try again next week. For myself and the rest of the Fatal Four, like Cody and B-Rob and Pro Wrestling Noah, give us some money on Patreon, support the show. We will see you next week, and I'll talk about how SmackDown was fine. Goodbye, everybody.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts, and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.
Done. I've got to clean all this shit up.